God gave me a vision, that's a brilliant view. That's a brilliant view. That's a brilliant view. God gave me a vision, that's a brilliant view.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Breylon BMan Jones back again for another episode of Brilliant Views. As always, gotta give a shout out to my guy here, my sponsor Mervo and the Gym Complex right here in Greenville, South Carolina, 880 South Pleasantburg Drive. Come here, man. You can get your podcast done here, photo shoots, video shoots. We do music here. We do it all right here at the Gym Complex, 880 South Pleasantburg Drive in Greenville, South Carolina. Come link up with us. But today, today I have Mr. Days on 85.
Yes, sir.
In the building. How you doing, sir?
I'm good, big dog. I'm good.
Bro, first and foremost, bro, thank you for coming down, man. How was the drive? Everything good?
It was straight. I was stuck on 85, so it was fitting.
It was fitting,
It was
right?
fitting for the name, yeah, for
Fitting
sure.
for the name. Well, let's just start right there, man. Days on 85.
Mm-hmm.
Where did the name come from? Why did you choose to go with that as your name?
Well, honestly, about a couple years ago, me and another artist, his name was K. Austin, we were just sitting around and we started like making songs together. And at the time, I was going by a whole different name, and we had went to Atlanta, and one of our friends, his name is Noble Sounds, he had pitched the idea because we had like a song called Days on 85, like because we was going back and forth to Atlanta, Charlotte, back to Greenville.
On 85.
Yeah, so spending days on 85.
Right.
And he was like, bro, y'all should call y'all group Days on 85.
Okay.
So we was like, I don't know about that. So fast forward, we dropped the tape, and the tape was called Days on 85.
Okay.
So fast forward, another person told me, like, yo, you should use the name Days on 85. It just sounds like an artist.
It's smooth.
Yeah.
It's
and,
smooth, yeah.
And it was like something that's like our story here from the upstate, you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Or from Carolina, period. It's like you literally have to hop on 85 for your dreams, you know
Facts.
what I'm saying? So it's just something that stuck, and it sounded cool. So.
Sounded cool. Hey, well,
Yeah.
it sounded real cool, man. I love the name, bro. Now, how long have you been like doing music, far as producing, singing, writing, everything that comes with it? How long have you been in the game?
Oh, man. I'll probably say, like, seriously, probably like 15 years. Like, of course, when I was like five or six, like, I wanted to do it, you know?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
like, my brother, he's 10 years older than me, so he's a producer as well.
Okay.
And shout out to Shad. And he would, like, buy Fruity Loops and, like, all the different kind of computers. And I would just sit in the room as the little brother and just watch. And, like, not bother him, not say too much. Just wanted to watch. So, therefore, I can learn.
Right.
So, probably about 15 years, honestly, though.
I got you. Okay. So when it was your turn, you was ready.
I was ready.
You was
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Now we're here to talk about your upcoming album. It drops November 20th, and it's called Lonely in Paris.
Yes, sir.
Can you please explain that? Because when I think of Paris, I think of love.
Yeah.
So how am I gonna be lonely in Paris?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the whole thing, bro. Like no one wants to be at the Eiffel Tower just looking at it by themselves.
Right,
You know,
right.
I don't want to be the person that people ask to take the picture for them.
Nah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right. Because
Like-
somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, somebody got to do it. It's the lonely person who's usually doing it, right?
This is
So
true.
it's a metaphor, basically, just talking about like how it's cuffing season, and you know it's that time of year to be in love. You got all the holidays coming up: Thanksgiving, Christmas, you know, Valentine's Day, where you want to be with somebody. So this is like being lonely in Paris. It just feels like you lonely in Paris, like staring out the window, looking at the Eiffel Tower, or you know, watching love movies by yourself. That's
Right.
not fun.
You're supposed to be in love, but you're watching everybody else.
Exactly.
Just live love out.
Yeah.
Now, like after an album like Catch 22, how sonically magical that was, and only because I'm not gonna. Like, I've heard the album Lonely in Paris. It is also sonically magical again.
Appreciate it.
How do you just get in the studio and just continue to make these type of like real R&B records, bro?
I mean, I think it comes from my roots. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up in church, like listening to gospel music and listening to real singers, and you know, growing up to like Tank and The Dream, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like even like Omarion, and you know, one of my favorite singers is James Fauntleroy, or like Frank Ocean. Brandy is my favorite artist of all time.
Real R&B.
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
R&B.
So And that's just what I like to listen to in my spare time.
got
Like
you.
I'm always listening to R&B. So when I get into the studio, I'm just going off instinct, I guess, right?
Okay.
So I'm not like trying to sound like what everybody sound like right now. I'm trying to just like go off of what I like to listen to.
Like what you like to hear, because if you like it, then the people like it.
Facts.
I got you. Now, I went to your Instagram and I seen that you put up a post and you tagged a lot of people. I guess that's everybody that's a part of the project.
Yes, sir.
Now, how did you go about assembling this team? Because you got a lot of heavy hitters on your team.
Yeah.
So how did you assemble all these people to say, hey, man, I got this project and I want you to be a part?
Well, it's pretty easy, like building relationships. I feel like I'm a personable person, so I feel like that's one of the main things that artists have to keep in mind, like personality. You know what I'm saying? Like I treat the person who holding the door for me as same as I treat as the person who's the head honcho.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with this album, it was just a bunch of phone calls. I got my team, Winter 97, which consists of Bree Cunningham and Darnell Brock, a.k.a. Snook. So those are my management team. So they was there along the whole way. Wordplay Luck, that's my brother. I called up on him. I was like, yo, bro, I need your pen on some of these joints. He was like, I'm there.
Because his pen is crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
And we've worked together in a lot of capacities, but never in like the writing capacity. More so like features and stuff like that. So, and also like I got this young lady. Her name is Ashley Morgan Alexander. She sings for Hillsong Church, and we've known each other for a while. I reached out to her and I was like, "Yo, could you please sing on this?" And she was like, "Yeah, I got you." Jason, that's one of my brothers as well.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm actually on his next project coming up, and I was just like, "Yo, bro, I think I got a record for you."
Right.
Because we've never worked together on one of my songs, and he came through and delivered like same day.
Facts. I heard the record. You
Yeah.
delivered, Jason.
Yeah,
You delivered.
he delivered.
Yes. Now, with that, like when you hear these songs and you decide that, hey man, I want to put such and such on this, and can you just talk about like the thought process when you're in the studio? What is your thought process? Like when you, all right, did you come up with the name Lonely in Paris first, or did you make a lonely song like, man, you know I can make more of these?
Yeah. Well, the Lonely in Paris thing, like that was a song I had did. It was a song I had did called Lonely in Paris when I lived in L.A.
Okay.
And Frankie Zombie. I don't know if you know Frankie Zombie.
I know Frankie Zombie. Time out.
Go ahead.
Frankie, you, sir, are a master with the spray can, and I hope to one day soon sit down and talk to you.
For sure.
Because you are a beast with that art. Just to let you know. Go
For
ahead,
sure.
brother. I had to give him his flowers.
Yeah,
bro,
for
'cause
sure.
He just did that, the basketball court, I want to say, somewhere.
Yeah, I saw it, like Rock Hill.
Yeah, and it was crazy. Go ahead, my bad.
But we were living together. Me and
Okay.
Frankie were living together in L.A. And he had a few beats or whatever that he wanted me to like try some stuff on, and we had just went to Malibu, so I made a song called Patron in Malibu and Lonely in Paris, and I just love how that sounded, Lonely in Paris. And then fast forward 3 or 4 years, I had the name in my mind. I was like, I want to do something called Lonely in Paris.
Right.
So I pitched it to the team, and then I just started making records. Yeah, but I didn't really like. I wanted it to feel like a movie. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I had a script and it said Lonely in Paris, now we got the script. So now we have to fill in
How would it sound?
how would it sound. Yeah.
And I'm telling you, man, like I said, off just that one listen, bro, it's sonic, it's cinematic, bro. I can see this in a movie. I can hear this in a movie. I can hear a guy getting left at the Eiffel Tower. He's just standing there looking at it lonely, and he's in Paris.
Facts. Yeah. Yeah.
I really can, bro. Now what is it that makes you just stay with real R&B, bro? Because like nowadays, people, they'll be like, yeah, I'm R&B, but their flavor is real rap.
Yeah.
They do a lot more talking than actually singing and keeping that vibe of rhythm and blues, the real true R&B.
I mean, I've dabbled in the rap world as well, but I've noticed like my biggest responses come from the singing songs, right? So, or like the melodic songs. So, and that's the ones that I like the most. You know what I mean? Like, if a person reaches out to me to do like a rap record, I'll do it. But I realize I like more of the records where I'm singing.
Right.
And it's like, I think this is my calling. So it's like being a 3-point specialist on the basketball team.
Right.
Like
You ain't driving to the
yeah,
hole.
you ain't got to. Like
Yeah.
you are there to shoot threes in the corner. You're good at everything else, but this is your bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? So, like for me, this is like
It's your bread and butter.
this is my bread and butter.
Yeah.
The R&B. Yeah.
That's what's up, bro. Now, if I'm a new fan, right? I've never heard your work. What can I expect from this project, Lonely in Paris? As a newcomer, what can I expect to feel and get from this album?
I think you can expect real feelings, real emotions from a man. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, not afraid to say I'm wrong, not afraid to say I want you back, not afraid to say, but not like begging, but like, you know what I mean? Like
Just
on
being a man, like I want you, like
Yeah.
letting the person you know that you love know I love you. This is
no
not
ego
playing.
involved.
Right,
Yeah. So I think if this is your first time hearing me, I think you get a breath of fresh air as far as R&B, and I think you get that like nighttime vibe feel. You get that I can sit and clean to this. I can sit and just listen to this. I can light some candles in the bathtub to this. You know,
I can drive down 85.
I
to
can
this.
drive down 85
Like,
back and forth to this. Yeah, for sure.
Facts, bro. Okay, now you the new album has 8 tracks. Out of those 8, what song are you? I guess I know you're excited about all 8
For sure.
but what song are you like most excited about that you think that the fans are gonna absorb and just fall in love with?
Honestly, I think 3000 is gonna be one of them records. Just because of the content behind it.
Right.
And that's a song that, like, as soon as I made it, I was just like, I feel like this is the one. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the one I feel like is gonna resonate with a lot of people, especially around this time. Like, the lead line is don't ever let nobody hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that gets to resonate in your soul. Like, why am I letting this person hurt me?
Right.
Or, you know what I mean? Like,
Let me think about this.
yeah.
Right quick.
Like, what kind of control do they have over my life? You know, or what kind of control am I giving them? You know? So, and like the mood switches within the song, I feel like the vocal arrangement in the song, like, I think it's gonna catch people.
I got you. Now, with this being your second studio, this is your second studio album.
Yeah.
With this being your second studio album, what are your hopes with this? What do you want this to do for your career? Like, you know, sophomore album is always an album. They'd be like, okay, what who this person is?
Hopefully, garnish more attention. Because I feel like being in a small city like Spartanburg or Greenville, it's like we don't have a lot of eyes on us.
Facts.
But once the eyes get there, I feel like they stay there. You know what I'm saying?
Because they got something to look at, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we putting out a lot of good product. Like I said, we would listen to it, bro. Like, none of it missed, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you.
It was all hits, bro. I tried to pick a favorite song, but
Yeah.
I couldn't. Like, it's good, bro. Like, so now, what's next? Now you're dropping this album on the 20th.
Yeah, on 20th.
So what's all coming with the rollout? Would you gotta wait for the rollout? Like,
Nah, we're being pretty transparent. Like, we put the little promo video out Monday.
Right.
We got another one dropping soon. Okay. We got a video we just shot with Adam Black. That's crazy. He's an amazing director.
Facts.
He's an amazing spirit.
Yes.
All around. So, and he's been a part of this whole process. So we're doing a listening party. It's gonna be pretty tight. It's a bonfire. So you got to pull up, bro. So
hey, I'm coming, bro. I love a good bonfire, bro.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a vibe going on. So
What's up, man?
yeah, just a cool rollout, bro. Like, you know, hopefully we can garner some attention with this and get people to listen to it. Cause I feel like once they hear it, I feel like they'll be like, okay, let me check out some more.
And I'm telling you, once you hear it, look at me. Once you hear it, you're gonna say it's like that. I need y'all to make sure y'all get this man his flowers and get his name out there, bro. Cause it's like that.
Appreciate you.
It's
bro.
like that, bro. Nowadays, let them know how they can follow you, bro, and give them all your social medias, all that type of stuff, so they can follow you, your movement, and your journey. Bro.
Yeah, for sure. You can follow me on Instagram at DaySon85. Spell it just how it sounds. DAYSON, the number 85, and then _. And I'm right there, and we gonna have a lot more content coming for you. This is just the beginning, I feel like. So we're trying to get everybody on this wave.
Man, blessings, bro. Days. Hey, thank you for coming,
Hey,
bro.
appreciate you, Brody.
Hey, good luck on your project.
Yes,
I know
sir.
it's gonna do well. It's dropping November the 20th.
Yes, sir.
All right, make sure you go stream that, go download that, tell a friend to download and stream that as well. Lonely in Paris, dropping November the 20th on all platforms. Go get that. Follow my guy. Stay tuned with us, Brilliant Views. We got a lot more stuff coming down the pipeline. If you're an artist, if you are an artist, send me your music for Studio Near You playlist. I'm on number, I think like 27, 28 right now. Send me your music. I'm gonna put some music out there and get you out there. Till then though, y'all stay blessed. Be easy. Peace.
I'm